What's up? Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm super excited to be here with you guys today. I'm gonna wait till you guys roll on here. I'm gonna go ahead and set up some music. Today's topic is all about nutrition, strength training for the aging athlete. And this is not about 50, 60, 70. This is like over 25, y'all. Yeah, over 25. If you're not on this call. If you're not on this coffee talk today, we got coffee talk going. This is my mom's mug. I love this mug. I love this tall mug. I actually have one at home from Starbucks. Don't hate. Yeah, Starbucks. My coffee. Don't forget, I haven't even opened it yet. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. I'm going Bia strong today. What's up? Good morning, Marcy. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Yep, cheers. Today's topic, again, over 25, get on here. Let's get it going. Let's roll in. Are you struggling with weight? Are your hormones out of whack? Are you on an emotional roller coaster? Have you lost zest for life and zero interest in working out? Procrastination, laziness kind of getting the best of you? Are you eating way too many sugary foods? And do you find, sorry, this is for the adults in the room, and this is for my little unicorns out there, not for my little snowflakes. All those snowflakes need to go. You need to go like now, because I'm going to get down and dirty. Mama's going to get down and dirty. Okay? For all of you that are finding and making excuses for drinking alcohol. Yeah. Listen, I totally get it, and I'll tell you why. If you don't know me already, I'm going to lean in just a little bit, and so you know, I started karate when I was really, really, really young. Like, super young. Like, baby young. And I've never stopped. In all of these years, I love martial arts. There's nothing more I say to my moms all the time. They're like, what should I put my kids in? I'm like, three things actually. Get your babies in water. Like, teach them how to float. If you don't know how to swim, don't put that shit on your kids. I was born in Miami, and actually we grew up in the Keys. We grew up in Islamorada, and my grandfather had a boat. We were on the boat every single day. I think by the diapers, he took me and threw me overboard. And I know that sounds like child abuse, but it really wasn't. It was just really like, if she's going to be on the boat, like the rest of us, we're all like, okay. So the real story, both of my uncles were like Olympic level swimmers and coaches in high school and college, professors, and they swam, they were coaches. I swam water polos, diving, swimming, so that's kind of my background. So there was a lot of water activity. That sounded weird. Water activity. So yeah, swimming was a thing, water was a thing, being in the ocean. If you guys, my tattoo is a mermaid. Don't ask me if it hurt. It's like, that's so stupid. And I'm wearing my Vivos today. We're going to talk about Vivos. You guys are going to get a big fat discount if you want to order the Vivos, by the way. So there was water, always swimming, diving, all of that growing up. So I wanna make sure you guys understand that I've always had a fitness background. This is just something that I've always done. I've always been a part of some type of, team sports and fitness, athletics, karate at the championship level. I have multiple black belts, so I really love to train. I love to spar, I love to do kata, I love to do weapons. I got into racing bikes early on. No, that's not true. Actually, I hated running. True story. I hated running. I hated everything about it. I was in really great physical shape, but I hated running. It was just like something kind of like mindset which is one of my 7 pillars that we're going to talk about today. In the mindset, I don't know, it's just something about running was like, It wasn't until I was 33, things kind of shifted for me because I love to go through sports kind of like organically, like, okay, I'm bored of this, I want to try something new. So I taught myself, I took 1 year, and I trained with a guy by the name of Boris Romanov, who is the pose method creator, and he taught me how to run. It's like, Lisa, running is like balls of your feet, super flat, which is why we talk about minimal feet training, because our feet as animals are designed to spring with a lot of cushion in your shoes. It's actually counterproductive to a human's foot. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. What I want to talk about is I taught myself at 33 how to run. It took me a year because running is a process of just like weight training, which we're going to talk about today. It takes your body, it's like a paper cut. If this makes any sense to you guys. If you get a paper cut, like on your finger, you've opened your mail, right? You get that sensation like, wee. It takes the body a couple of weeks to really heal just that paper cut. And the body is the same way. If I lift weights today, it takes a couple of weeks for my muscles to repair, right, over time. And you build the fascia tissue. And that fascia tissue is what layers that muscle. And you get stronger. Cool? So the body's the same way. So after that 1 year of training, I realized I hate running long distance. I like training for a mid-range, I would say when I'm really, really, really training hard, not hard, consistent in my running. 8 miles is about it. 6 to 8 miles, and that's it. More than that, I just think is creepy. Like, you just start going somewhere in your head, like, why am I doing this? As I've aged, also, I realized my body takes a while. It really takes, like, you never do a spinning class and it's over and you just got started. That's the aging athlete. I see people get, crush that 40 minutes. I'm like, guys, I'm ready to go now. Right? Any of you have that? Throw me some love down in the comments. I see you guys popping on here. Cheryl, Kim, V, what's up? Don, I see you guys. So when you jump on and you hear something that resonates with you guys, I want you to kind of like speak out to me. Don't just throw me a heart, but say, yeah, that's me. I want you to understand that I don't attack you. I want to answer your questions, but I also want to be kind of broad spectrum. So if there's anything that resonates with you guys, I want you to kind of pipe in. If it's not you, don't worry about it. If it's disagreeable with you, I always say, if you don't like believe a word I say, just go Google. I have been on this mission for so long, and I've gone through my trials and tribulations, like through diet and nutrition, and so this dietitian said that, and this dietitian said that. I'm like, what kind of cookie cutter bullshit is that? You need to have X amount of. I'm like, I don't think so. So the human body, what up, Paris? Pretty girl, what's up? Welcome. The human body, as we exist, has kind of obviously evolved over time. We have adapted to our surroundings, and as survival, all of us eat differently. And if you really put us like in a commune together, we can all eat the same, but the bodies, I feel like I have friends that I train with that have these like ridiculously in-shape bodies, right? And then I'm like, I can't eat like them. I just can't. And as I've gotten older, and this is one of the things that I want to address with you guys today, remember, we're talking to 25s and over. When you're young, your body just processes differently. You know, the metabolism is different, mentality is different, recovery is different, your bones, your ligaments, everything. If you're on here right now and you're going, yeah, God, I get it. Like, I've gotten older and things are changing. Hormones are changing, sleep patterns are changing. Anybody, raise your hand, night sweats, right? What up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Kathy's on here. Everybody's up in here. If you guys comment and I take a second to read, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna throw my glasses on. Used to be a runner, but now feel that my body prefers power walking. Yeah, for sure. I wonder if it's because of age and my body is asking me to slow down. Turning 50 this year. Let me just be super blunt. Sandra, thank you for coming on and writing this out. Guys, pull the phone in. Like, if you're listening to this in your car, like, pull over. Just hear me out really quick. Please, just listen. I am hoping that my impact on you guys is going to set this course in a different pathway. And here's what we get. If we Google all of this stuff that's out there, and we hear, you know, diet this, diet that, hormone this, hormone that, I get nervous that you guys won't hear what I'm about to say. So if it's controversial to you and you're butthurt by what I'm about to say, just get off, just go about your day, go back to your hole in the ground, cover yourself up, and live your life. But this is my take on my life and where I want my unicorns to go. And you know who you are. I train harder. I eat smarter. I don't drink alcohol. I avoid the things that my body does not like, nor does it understand. You guys want to eat the shit you want to eat, that's fine. But don't get on here and go, oh, Belitha, I'm old now. Go away. Here's what I think. Here's what I feel. And because I love you, I want to reach out and give you guys a big hug. And I want you to sit on my lap. And we're going to Santa Claus this. And this is my gift to you guys. If you feel like running is not your thing, then stop doing it. But what I don't want you to do is stop running because you're either tired or bored or injured or maybe your volume is too much. I want you guys to reach out to me, especially you, Sandra, because I love this so much. Drop me a comment below. Say, you know, I think today we're gonna use let's see, how about success. Success is going to be the word for the day. If you write in the comments below success, I'm going to give you my calendar. I want you to set up a strategy session, and I call it a strategy session only meaning that I want to connect with you guys on a face-to-face level and go, how can I help you? What are your goals? Where do you want to go? If you're at 50, we've got a long way to go. Do you want to just give up now? Which is really, I think, the beginning of life. I really think that 50 is like, all right, now let's go. I've done all the work. Now where do I go? And or you guys are gonna go like here's for example, right? Success, girl, I got you. Drop in the comment success, guys. I'll give you my calendar. We'll connect later and we'll crush this. But here's the thought. If I am 57, I don't know what that means because I've led myself to this point where I said, I don't know what that is. I don't really care what that is because it has nothing to do with me. It's just your way of defining who I am, but it doesn't define who I am. If I wake up and I don't want to run, I don't run, but I do other things. And then there are days when I'm like, I just want to crush my day and I want to go for a run. I want to lift weights. I want to do pull-ups. I want to do all these things. I want to go paint the thing and I want to go fix the thing and I want to work with my clients. I want to talk to you guys. I get super excited. But if you're looking at me going, oh, she's 57, she's old. Wait, time out. Put your crap on yourself. But there are people here that are, you know, you guys are like just old. and you decided that that was your okay place. I don't want to work out the same way. I don't want to lift the same way. I don't care about my body. I could give a shit. I'm going to eat what I want, drink what I want, do what I want, when I want, the way I want, and let's just see how it goes. And then you wake up one day and you reach out to me and you go, Lisa, I need your help. Spoke to someone yesterday, had a great strategy session. Again, put in the comment below, success, and I will reach out to you. We'll set up a calendar session with you guys, a training session. And she's in her 60s. And if you're on here, that's cool. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't really matter. I don't disclose who I work with, by the way. Some of you know who you are. My unicorns that are out there. I love you. Anyway, the point and the message is yo-yo dieting, up and down and up and down and up and down. And this is where I want to take you guys. If you don't have a carrot, and people use the word passion. What's your passion? What's your why? Somebody asked me the other day, what's your why, Lisa? And I was like, why? Why not? And it kind of hit me, right? Like that, like, ugh. And I said, what's my why? Well, why not? My why is because I am who I am and I feel the way I feel, and I'm in a place in my life where I've always felt the underdog. I was the underdog. I never thought I was talented or pretty or smart, or like, I never had that growing up. My parents never gave me that. I kind of parented myself, and I'm not looking for a pat on the back. I'm not looking for a hug. I'm not looking for sympathy ever. But I parented myself. My parents were off doing their own things, like a lot of you out there. So I had to make my way in the world. And for me, it was always about what's next? What's next? Right here today, what's next in my life? What do I want to do? So I'm constantly reinventing. My point is, guys, I go back to, if you're struggling with your weight, let's get your diet on point. What are you eating? And I bet you know. Here's the deal. Bring the phone in, turn up the volume, listen carefully. If you're eating crap, you move like crap. If you're eating garbage, your body performs like garbage. When you're young, raise your hand, and I know who you are. We used to go out at night, dancing on the bar, all night long, go home, shower, change, go to work or go to school, whatever you did, had your day, came back, and you took a nap, had some food, went to the gym, right? You crushed it, and body's like ripped. And then you did it again, and again, and again. And then one day you were like, ugh, waking up like, whoa, I can't do this anymore. Do you remember? I remember. Like, I can't do this anymore. And it partly becomes, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to feel like this anymore. We can't bounce back the way we did. And for God's sake, please, get out of the bar, right? So I want you to look at nutrition a little bit differently. I want you to angle yourself a little bit differently. And we want to look at food as your fuel, number one, but food is your medicine. If I want to take you guys on a journey with me, we want to see weight dropping, not gaining. How do we do that? You've got to get dialed in. If you're not dialed in, 5-day meal plan. I give you guys the weekend. It's not a big deal. But we're also working with shakes, right? And then leg shakes. Well, get off, go. Just shoo. Don't be immature about how you eat. Don't be immature. Listen, the bottom line is we can't do what we did before. We just can't. The truth right now, here, I'm your mama. I'm gonna be your mama right now. We just can't. If I can't, there's no way you guys can. And if you're doing something that I'm not doing, and there's some magic pill out there, drop me a comment below. Give me some 411, because I just didn't get that memo. The memo I got was my life, and menopause, and hormones, and night sweats, and depression, and like panic attacks, like brrrah, right? Crazy. Me. And I went into a black hole, and it seemed like everything I was doing was just not working. So I had to take it back a notch, and I had to streamline, and I had to funnel, because I knew that I was in front of you. And if it wasn't, if it was happening to me, it's happening to you. And it's not a guy-girl thing. It's a human body aging, and what it does, and what that process is. And that process is, I felt my body like not moving, and injuries, and tight, and cramping, a lot of cramping. My hamstrings would cramp at night, my toes would cramp at night. I'm like, what is this? So we lose being supple. We lose mobility. Sitting. How many hours a day do you guys sit? I'm doing it right now, and I feel it. I feel like my lower back. And I just want to open up. But I go back to nutrition because it's key. Are we getting enough water in? Are we? And I'm not like you got to drink 2 gallons of water a day, girl. I hate that. I can't stand that. It makes me crazy. I'm like, drink water. Really? You want to be there. You want to be like, drink water. We want to lower our stress levels. You guys are super stressed out. We're in like a weird time. No one on here is going, woohoo, quarantine, woohoo. Well, I kind of am. I kind of enjoy it. I enjoy this downtime, but I learned like day one, and if you guys haven't figured it out, you got to have a routine. You got to set up a routine. You got to have a routine. The routine is everything. Like, get up, like, go about your day like you would normally do, because that's kind of like emotionally balanced. If you're just like, hey, yeah, start drinking at 12. Good luck with that. And I know that a lot of our issues are also not just the carrot that I mentioned to you, which is, our carrots are, what is it that inspires you and motivates you, which is what I started talking about my why or my passion. And my passion is kind of like, it's here right now. How can I help you? How can I help you? I love that phrase. How can I help you? And me helping you is, can I get your head to work a little bit differently? Can I get you guys to just open up to the concept of eating better? Do you really want to change? Some of you say you do, but you don't. Some of you say, yes, I do, Lisa, help me. And then I start talking to you, and it's all good for about 4 days. And then Friday night turns around, and you're like, bang, bottle of wine, because I can, so what? And you hit that first bottle of wine, and you're like, yeah, all bets are off. Monday, yeah. You're not fooling anyone. We see it in your face. We see it in your skin. We see it in your attitude. We see it in your gut, in your legs. It's there. I look at people all day long, and the first thing I notice is they don't sleep well, super high stress, procrastinators, like, eating way too much sugar. Again, you're on a channel with a person who's just walked the walk for so many years, and I'm not trying to get you guys to be like, we're not saints at all. But there's a balance, and there's a time and a place for everything. And right now it's kind of like that time where I say, like, just let's push back a little bit. A lot of you are going back to work. A lot of you are trying to process and get back to where you were. There's a lot of open places to go, but we can approach this a little bit differently. So if what we're talking about is repairing and improving and getting stronger, the body has a way of, in the aging process, giving us little signals, right? Little on the dashboard, bleep, 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 those lights. Sometimes it's in, one of my girls was talking about, I got to back up a little bit because I have like bursitis. And I have that, but I know what I'm supposed to do. And I know when I feel it, how I should manage it. 7 pillars of power that I work with on my program is basically saying, I've got to work with strength. I've got to work with mobility. I've got to work with tendons and ligaments and joints, because if they're aging, I'm not trying to crush them. I'm trying to get them healthy, and you can turn things around if you're really doing the right thing. I'll tell you that your lifestyle habits are huge. Lifestyle habits are huge. Number one, if you're still drinking alcohol, I'm gonna, just scared me. Alcohol is like the number one like body beatdown. And I don't want to come on here as you're a big alcoholic and you need to go to rehab and drink all you want, but that will be a big key factor in how we age and the quality of your body, the quality of your skin, the quality of your muscle, everything. And it's kind of true to fact. If you look at, it's a kind of couple things that kind of hit me as I've assessed people. What up? Judy says, I agree, quit 3 years ago. Yeah. You ever see like super old people? Like they're never fat. They're just not fat. Like old people like are usually like thinner, right? I don't really see like obese old people. And I don't see old people drinking. Like super old people, they don't really drink. I mean, some do. Don't get me wrong. My grandmother was a alcoholic, 81, popping beers all day long. And my grandfather. But as he got older, like the alcohol just doesn't play a role. But I think that if you can grab the alcohol devil and move it out of your lifestyle, you start seeing clarity. And it takes a while. It takes a good, 6 months to really like you'll see a Cinco de Mayo billboard, right? And your body inside goes, ooh, cocktails, right? So if you get past that, and I'm in no way an alcoholic, nor am I a 12-step person. I don't know any of that. I do know that my sister's an alcoholic, grandmother kind of passed over me. So I've seen it. I've seen what the damage does. I see if you look at people that drink a lot, you see it in their face. You see it in their attitude. Usually they're super depressed, super cranky, bad attitude, procrastinating. They don't care about life. They're very myopic. They sleep a lot, or they're recovering. But I'm not here to talk about alcohol as a lifestyle. I'm trying to talk about how I want to age and feel better. And there's nothing more powerful than, I don't know, I get sad sometimes because I'm up really early and I got nobody to talk to, and I'm out on the porch and I'm looking at the birds and drinking my coffee, and I'm like, life is beautiful. Life is wonderful. We have this coronavirus, but life is beautiful. There's a balance. I'm still healthy. I'm happy. I have great friends. I have a great life. I can't wait to work out. I feel really good. My back is sore. I've got a herniation in my lower back and a disc. I have a herniation in my neck. I have a slap tear in my shoulder. I have carpal tunnel. I have a broken foot. But I feel amazing. And what am I going to do with the rest of my life? Am I just going to go, oh, I have a bad shoulder, I can't do that, sorry. You know how many people I talk to that are like that? They're just like, oh, I'm going to give up on life because I have a bad shoulder. Literally. Literally. I'm going to get, because I have a bad, sorry, Lisa, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. I'm like, get away from me. Half of you I love because I get it. You struggle with what should I do if I have a bad shoulder? Now, I'm kind of like in the mindset of I'm a lone wolf warrior. So I look at it like, oh, I got a bad shoulder. Now what can I do? Not what am I not gonna do? I'm gonna go, oh, I can't listen, today's workout is all shoulders. And I got a bad shoulder. But you guys are gonna see that I can still work through shoulder workouts. I just modify, right? Hold on, glasses. Glasses! That's aging. There's nothing I can do. I noticed deterioration in myself and my siblings who did not stop. Exactly. It takes over their life. No alcohol is not just a recovery thing. It's just no alcohol because it's unhealthy, man. Here's the deal with alcohol. And sorry I'm spending so much time, but there's so many of you out here that are like, you want my help, and you're like drinkers, and you're closet drinkers. Or you're just straight up drinkers and you're not going to get rid of it. And I'm like, fine, then be a freaking drinker. But don't ask me to help you if down the road your kidney, liver, everything is like rotting from the inside. And you can't recover from that. You just can't. It was cute when we were young, but we were stupid and it was fun. But now that we're older, you just look like a freaking alcoholic. But the problem is the recovery. You're not living your full life. And if you're hiding behind alcohol, go get some help. Just go get some help. Just go talk. There's plenty of people out there you go talk to. Say, yo, I got an issue with this freaking alcohol thing. It takes over. Right? But my goal is to get you to stop drinking long enough that you wake up and go, feeling good is so much better than drinking. It's so much more enjoyable to wake up fresh and ready to go and ready to crush. And your clarity is amazing. And you feel it in your body. And if we're talking about strong ligaments, tendons, muscles, everything, I feel my body is aging, but I'm running like I'm waddling, trying to keep up. I'm going to keep up. I'm going to try to keep ahead of it. There's never going to be a point. I know that in my heart and soul. I know that with everything that I'm made of. I'm never going to wake up and go, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to get fat and drink alcohol all day. Not going to happen. Not me. It's just not my thing. So, a couple of things that we talk about from the top of the show. Are you struggling with your weight? Drop me a comment below. Success is the word today, and I will set you up with my calendar so we can talk about a strategy that will work for you. Are your hormones out of whack? Drop me a comment below. Success is our word today. I can help you. I am not going to promote a drug or a thing until we talk about, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I feel. And you can move forward from there. But if you're just out there as you two are a lone wolf and you get on the internet and you're like, I need answers. And there's just some craziness out there. And you Google the first 3 things you see, and most of it is just a bunch of blah, blah. Drop me a comment below, put in success, and I will help you guys work through your barriers, right? I want to get through those barriers. Have you lost zest for life and you have zero interest in working out? This is definitely a pivot point in your life, because working out should never feel like a job or a chore. And if it is, drop me, comment below, success, and say to me, I need help with, and I hate the word motivation because I think motivation is just like bullshit, but I think it's what's your why, what's your passion, and how do you respect your body? A lot of this has to do with when you were little, were you teased or bullied or made fun of, or did you have parents that didn't work out? And not that that's my issue, because nobody worked out ever a day in their life. Not one person around me works out. There's like a bazillion excuses, but nobody gives a shit. So whatever. But if that was your problem and you just kind of like lost that footing, and remember, I'm here every day 10 o'clock. Let's crush our workout. If you're eating way too many sugary foods, there's a trigger there. Like, I've been eating Oreo cookies at night. True story. Lemon Oreos, the real deal, not even the natural ones, because I'm up here, I'm with my family, I'm enjoying life, I'm seeing life through their eyes. I'm doing things that I would never normally do, and it's okay. I'm also making up for it by working out with you guys and doing my other stuff, but yeah, okay? If you find yourself making excuses about eating and working out, drop me a comment below. I'll help you guys out. Somebody's talking to me. Judy, what's up? Love you for saying that. All of it brilliant set. You can throw in the ad wrap while you're at it. What is the ad wrap? Broward equals pill popper mommies? Really? Not like your Dove outdoor beach loving life? Too much. Guys, when you write things to me and I have no idea what you're saying, you gotta dumb this down for me, because Broward is pill popping mommies? Wow, that sucks. I don't think it's Broward, girl. I think it's everywhere. Melissa, what is up? I have found Adderall. Oof, that's disgusting. No, I take that back. It's not disgusting. You want to take Adderall, and I know a lot of people that do. I think a lot of people take Adderall because it's like alcohol. It's just like accepted. I think people smoke cigarettes because it's accepted. I don't think that there's a law out there that says stop drinking alcohol. There used to be, and now it's just socialized. Adderall. And then they have no energy. Yeah. Great comment. So Judy says, women in their 40s rely on Adderall, and then they have no energy. Right. Well, so Adderall is, and there are other drugs out there, by the way. If you guys want to drop me a comment, success below, and talk about alternatives to Adderall. I think Adderall was a drug that, and again, I'm only discussing this from I lean up against the fence and I watch and I observe and I listen and I see how it works. But there's a lot of social pressure in the world where my girls are in a subset category of I'm a stay-at-home mom and I don't have a lot going on, but I got to keep this body because of her, and she looks like that, and that. So I got to compare myself. Instead of me taking care of me, I got to compare myself with them. And then when you compare yourself, you're lost. You've just lost all footing. And I'm not saying have a give a shit attitude, but I don't compare myself, and I try to get, again, drop the comment success below. We can check this out, but I want you guys to really get into a better, healthier mindset about, I'm taking drugs to look a certain way for someone that I don't really give a fuck about. What? Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. I'm taking drugs to perform or look a certain way for people I don't give a fuck about, nor do they give a fuck about me. But because we're in this bubble, I give them power to judge me, and then I go about my day according to what they, right? What kind of bad shit stuff is that? That's some crazy shit, right? Oh, or better, I have to wear certain clothes. That always got me. That always got me, right? Like, why are you wearing, you can't wear those shoes because it's summer. You can't wear that because it's winter. Wear whatever the fuck you want. Wear the fucking clothes that you feel like you want to wear. Be you. When you're you and you're unique and they talk about you, ooh, now you're a unicorn. Now you're come to my side. Now you're a fucking unicorn. But when you do the things that they expect you to do and you get in line, what happens when you get in line and you get that herd mentality? Oh, you're not supposed to lift weights because you're over the age of X. I don't know. Fill in that blank. Oh, I'm over the age of 40, so I shouldn't be doing that. Now, granted, some of you are over the age of 40 and you're wearing some whack shit. I'm just going to call you out on it. You're wearing some whack ass shit. And I love you, my boys and my girls. Now, granted, I wear some whack shit too, but I'm super, like, conservative as well. I'm just not trying to act like, I'm 12, because that's just not sexy. Wait, is Coffee Talk earlier today? A little bit, but we're going to do a double session here, baby. We're going to do a double session. So, in talking about where we are in life also, where you guys are in strength training, nutrition as an athlete, we talk about cardio. I'm just checking on my notes here. I want to make sure I'm on topic here. I'm going to shut down here in about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to get you guys cranked back up again, because I know a lot of you asked me to go on earlier, Marie, so I wanted to jump on, but just for today, and then we're going to get our program started at 9, the real Coffee Talk, kind of repeat the show a little bit, and then we're going to go on for our 10 o'clock workout, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Also, guys, if you have any topics that you want to cover, this, that, drop them in the comments below. Again, if you're struggling with weight, hormones out of whack, you're on an emotional roller coaster, lost all zest for life, zero interest in working out, procrastination, laziness getting the best of you, eating way too many sugary foods, and finding excuses to drink alcohol, drop me a comment below. Success, and I'll get you guys on board, give you my calendar. To the end of the month, I'm offering a $27 special to get in on my full program. I work with the 7 pillars of power, and basically all I do is I assess where you are in life and we make goals. It's a 6-month transformational program. We get you to start losing some weight, which is just shedding. I call shedding that extra, right? Anybody out here? No? Is it just me? Yeah. They say 1 to 2 pounds a week is medically safe, and I say that's cool. Working with a lot of different people on here, from 5 pounds to 100 pounds, and I really want to make this like a lifestyle approach for you guys. As always, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to regroup. I'm here staying with my mom, so I'm going to get her some coffee and her muffin, and I'm going to jump back on here for the 9 o'clock 9 o'clock coffee talk, and then we've got a shoulder workout today at 10 o'clock, and I've got some really fun stuff coming up. So, again, if you guys can send me a comment below, say, can you talk about this, or this? Be more than happy to work that out for you guys. As always, I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Love you guys.